Mm. The timeline is filled with porn again. Bum 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 ding 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 ling ding ling ding ding ling 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 ding ling ding ling ding ling yeah da ding ling ding 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 ding. I will not do that right now. No. Just because you told me to. Last I checked, the broadcaster starts the broadcast. And who is this person chirping at me? This couldn't be the 26 follower account that has no name to themselves. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and deal with that real quick. Funniest thing about trying to chirp at people who actually do work for a living, especially when they start up their broadcast literally just 10 minutes ago, you kind of don't have the ability to talk to people when you act like a degenerate on the internet. You are not going to get interactions from me. No free clout. Go fuck yourself. Twitter's not real life, bro. Hopefully one day you'll realize that. Not today, and not my chat room. I'm not your fucking scholar. I'm not your coach. You don't have to pay me. Annoying retarded people don't have to pay me. Moreover, while you're here, assuming you even have the fucking balls, if you're going to go into a person's follower, maybe you should probably consider whether or not they've had engagements and interactions with that person's content. Certainly, I've had plenty of time looking at some tweets from Stardust, but literally I don't have any actual engagement with Dan. Dan just follows my account. For what that's worth, doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because it's used as an excuse to justify the behavior that you just tried to use. Supposed YouTuber, but doesn't know how actual fucking interactions work. Allegedly. Or is it just that it's just my account for shit post on the internet, so it doesn't matter what I say? Surprise, in this content era, What you do matters. And when you act like a fucking retard, people are gonna treat you like a fucking retard. Weapons. Just gonna live my run. Fist is better than that. Biggest P. Hello, Master Wolf. Just missed a person making a fool of themselves. It wasn't funny. It was really ridiculous. Only that the women can wear? Yes, it is. This character has been noticed as almost here for fucking 11 goddamn hours. What did they do? Acted like a retard. You can scroll back to the start of the screen. Basically trying to trip with my account. Trying to follow police. Acting like a retard. You know, the normal things that annoying people do. That works. It's not important to dwell on what these dumbasses do, because they are going to do kind of shit and try and trip for attention. Because that's what the block button is for. No free clapped. Wait for the button, 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 wait for the button. Wait for the button, wait for the button, wait for the button, wait for the button. I'm not acting like a retard, I am a retard. We know Avalon. Once I finish with the upkeep of my files, we will get started with the show, because we have until about 2:30. 2:30 p.m. is going to be the point where I cut it for this broadcast, because then we're going to be switching over to the other broadcast. Because that is when the cross-community festivities will begin. Once hilariously skewed start of this game when I had 21 men, so I named her Breeding Factory until I got other women. Well, see, that's what I did in the first file. The first file has Tenpenny. This file for the experimental has Lucas Sims. I just haven't begun the process of breeding them. So for now, what are you doing? Because the hard part is upkeeping the fucking children. Oh my god, the children. Because I don't know many people who play this game who have played games like this without having to cheat, but it's very frequent, very, very frequent. Hello, horror. Yes, all of the children of Alistair Tenpenny are ready to be born. And ironically, whatever you have in the season pass from your experimental vault, you get in all your other vaults. So, that's an experience. And all of these children shall be called Tenpenny. That way it's easier to keep up with who's the child of whom. They'll get the last name of the men. Outfits, weapons. I don't want to touch the button. Okay, that works. Okay. Yes. Bald-ass child. Okay. With the children born, that is the first generation. How's everybody doing so far, by the way? Especially those that were here last night. But I don't want to send Aaron green. Going to be forced to. And I have no stems I can give them. How convenient. Coca-Cola Quantum. Automatically given to you. You can immediately start the quest. Bum, 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 bum. You tired? Just step him up, say hello? Okay, no problem. Now, speaking on the events of last night, I cannot believe that somebody would try to argue with us when we started the game from fresh on a new file, that any of the things that I had to actually complain about with the game was somehow treated as though I was out of my fucking gourd. I find it really funny that that happened. Also, I'm very disappointed with the fact that the content of the video game seems to be nothing but a WarioWare simulator with multiple minigames in the story, to the point that it's a drag to try to get to the actual content. Because for, what is the cost of this? For a video game at a cost of go by Deep Nether's library. $27.99. We're gonna round that up and say $31. There is no way that a video game with that much time for what should be allegedly, according to all of the accounts, like an 8-hour video game. Allegedly has that much downtime and dregs between actual content. Because with 4 or 5 years of development, I would think that they did not have pacing issues. And yet that game has massive fucking pacing issues. So, for what it's worth, I'm going to complete the game, but I'm really fucking annoyed with that entire situation that happened. Because here's what I thought back in my head, right? Number one, the problem is the control schema and my inability to actually be able to program it the way that I would like from the beginning of the game. The game just forces that upon us. Kill the roach. The game just forces the content of the material upon us from word go. And then alongside content being forced upon us from word go, excuse me, the fact that it basically has a very bad startup experience for first-time person. Ooh. The experience that the person then has after booting up the game for the first time is they are thrown into the experience. Then, after getting that startup experience, they are completely bewildered on where to go in a world that feels almost entirely empty. Because everything is meant to be supposedly interacted with to get interaction. But at the end of the day, it feels more like it wants you to look at things and explore stuff, but not too much. Because then otherwise you would actually, like trip up on some actual gameplay. Which I find annoying. Really, 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 really annoying. So for what it's worth, that's the content of the game. That I basically don't get a warning when it'll be a minigame, and I'm forced to go through multiple minigames to actually get to the rhythm game content. I don't get to replay the rhythm game content on my own leisure. I don't get a warning for when it's trying to force me into a tutorial. And then because of the pacing issues, you're stuck between the actual game as advertised versus what you actually receive from all of the trailers, both the 4-year-old trailers and the premiere trailers. Kind of just sloughing it through the content, more or less. So more or less have to just take it with a grain of salt for whatever it's worth. Ooh. I'm not necessarily a fan, but I suppose it's whatever at the end of the day. Upgrade the office, huh? $30 required. The kids already count. No time for breeding more. Right. Let's get the show on the road. It's really unfortunate because the game has a lot going for it, but it doesn't feel like it really respects your time. I think that's the best problem. It doesn't respect your time that you invest into it. It's not quite at the point where it's just insisting on itself. Where it's definitely asking a lot. I expected more because with this being something that was being distributed by PlayStack, every single PlayStack game released this year and last year have been nothing but non-stop bangers. So the fact that they are like this is really dog shit to me. Because you basically have an entirely different experience based on if you go to the game for the first time versus if you're actually tuning the game on again after the first session. Very growing interaction. Go get a bowl. My greens. Also, to any person who ever wants to wear a Snuggie or own a Snuggie, you cannot use this shit the way that you think you could. It is like a floor skirt. You gotta keep this shit so that it doesn't trap on your feet. Roll for the bones. I mean, I'm alright, Callum. At least I would be if I'd stopped coughing. Okay, so less sporadically, I have 4 problems with this game thus far. First one, the game did not give me proper control of anything from the beginning. What it allowed me to change was things like the offset and no opportunity to change controls. Because of this, I couldn't figure out my keybinds, and so with not having an understanding of my keybinds for the base fucking mechanic of the game, that means my ability to know that I, one, had a run key, or that it was 3-button gameplay between the high hit, low hit, and the jump, and the buttons on the shoulders and triggers doing the same, with absolutely no way to truly set up anything I wanted, meant that I was completely lost, because I could not figure out if I was fucking up due to user error, or if I was fucking up because my controls were backwards. As there are various video games on Steam that if they use a gamepad, especially if they weren't necessarily meant to be used for a controller, will be assigned backwards, based on a controller profile in your big picture Steam settings. So that's number one. Number two, because I did not have that control, it made the pacing issues more glaring. Because there's way too much fluff and way too many things that one cannot differentiate between minigame and actual game because of the lacking use of proper step charts. The trailer of the video game is not treated like it's a tutorial section or like it's a proper introduction to real game combat. Because every single time there has ever been a trailer, it has never shown any sections that featured any of that additional out of sphere gameplay. So, between the rhythm sections, they are jarring because they come out of nowhere, as well as the actual mechanics of proper notes. Because the difference between the press and hold rhythm, the actual standard circle note rhythm, the combat triangle rectangle rhythm, the in-scene reaction frames, and then the different colored notes of the creatures, with the exception of the 3 dream sections, which again happen with absolutely no warning, do not take the time to break down to you what yet another game, probably made by a similar like studio, in the form of Wander Stars, make sure that you do not mistake. The game wants to esoterically treat you to the same kind of learning and design schema as non-guns, which is that you figure it out. But that is a roguelike, and this is not a roguelike. So you're putting people in a position of awkwardness and pressure. And on top of not being able to control themselves in their gameplay, they're also on the drip feed for when they can actually play the game. You could call that a nitpick if you want, but it would still be accurate. Then, the fact that the settings are in the main menu and not in the actual file of the story, like every other fucking video game in this type of genre, and the fact that it takes more control away from you than necessary, means that first-time players, with their first-time experience, are gonna come away raw. From what is being presented to them. Which, and finally, culminating all the issues, leads to an overall frustrating experience. Compounded by the fact since a know-it-all Twitch chatter wanted to try to lecture me, it means that your experience with the story and your experience between the arcade, the quote, real game, are going to be completely different. As your experience with the content is very much at the mercy of how you experience the game as it presents itself. Especially with the potential because of difficulty. For what it is worth, being able to change difficulty outside of the settings is helpful, but it's a catch-22 situation. You put the solution to basic gameplay design in a place where, by game startup, on a fresh file, no person would have the inclination to go look there. No person would have the inclination to go to look there, to go access it and do it. So, between being tone policed and backseat gamed by people that are very clearly not aware of the points that are being made by a criticism like mine, you have this tonal dissonance between what the game should be and what the quote real game actually is. Compared to NSR, No Straight Roads does not prevent you from getting to the content of the gameplay. It has a map. The world is designed in a way where the interactables and the discoverables and the findables are straightforward. Certainly, in the story game, in the story mode of the game, since the repeatable content of NSR is trying the 5 difficulties of each step note chart, expressed by whatever version of the song you would wish to play for yourself, as made available in the Encore edition, there is a deeper expectation where the game is allowed to open up to you as you spend your time getting to understand it. Whereas in Unbeatable, the game throws things at you and you're expected to pick up on it quickly. If normal is harder than beginner, but is... if normal is harder than beginner, but is easier than hard, and hard is the quote intended difficulty of the game, you're going to piss off, bore, and annoy your player before I even get to the good part of the game, because of the pacing issues. And I view that as a sin. I view that as a major and massive sin. That doesn't mean that people don't have to deal with difficulties or learning curves. But it does mean that if you waste a person's time, and you make them feel like they're retarded through the way that you designed your world, and you can't even tell them something as basic as you have a run button because you don't take the time to educate your player on what the game is capable of doing, you're doing that person a disservice.
I don't think that's the right...
That's the only way.
It looks wrong. I hope you aren't going to think I'm I've
It is
got
bragging,
a
but
good sense
go
of
on.
direction and a good internal map. I'm pretty sure where we are until right now. We should be right by the kind of place that has bad sewers, and that looks...
It looks clean, Quaver. That's an improvement.
If you say so.
Which at the same time, most of the direction and also story of the game feels wildly off-note and sporadic to intake to the senses because of the fact that you have dialogue and lines overlapping in each other. And that's not even getting into the problem of the interactions and the cinematics and all the graphics for your game, actively preventing a player from properly playing the game because they can't see the notes on the step chart because your graphics are in the fucking way. All these things together makes me very annoyed and very, 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 very unimpressed with Unbeatable. Because 4 to 5 years of development means you should have been able to figure some of this stuff out.
Besides, we should find the others.
All right. Lead the way.
Being fair to the game and giving it a chance to learn does not at any point
Holy
feel
shit.
like it respects
It's
your
one of
time.
those, at least.
What the hell happened to staying put while we surveyed?
Take a wild guess.
This place is huge.
How did you even get?
Don't answer that.
She broke the floor.
How?
I'm not fat.
Okay. That's almost as big of a jump as, well,
There's nothing wrong with it. Some people feel really badly about their weight and they...
I don't.
That's...
Not because I am. Because
I mean, the rope overhead did snap like the second she stepped, but correlation, causation. We made it over here, but we absolutely...
I'll see if I can find.
Thanks.
Sad thing is, in a game that has story, I'm not allowed to get to understand the characters that are a part of the story of the game. Unfortunately, I closed that file. So I'm gonna have to make another paint chart. This and this. Challenging rhythm games should be the rhythm sections themselves. Getting to those sections, any side content should be accessible as possible for no other reason than the point of the game itself. Exactly. There have been way too many mini games in just chapter 2 fucking alone. And yes, I consider them to be mini games because at no point of the game does it actually intend to show to me that they're a part of the step charts. Because the different forms of all of those mini games being collapsed together into this hodgepodge of content that formulates the chart that I did at the end, quote, end of the section before this one. At no point in time did the game make clear that it was a part of the actual original step chart that the game was featured with. And none of that was ever part of any of the content that was featured on any of the trailers for the game's material either. It was just the supposed 2-button gameplay, which is actually 3 buttons. Because learning the amount of buttons is not as important as the game ensuring that you understand how it actually works. And it does not help you understand how it actually works. It is designed in a way to almost piss you off. I'm just going to guess that this is the B1. It is not the B1. Process of elimination. Am I blind? Okay. So we said D. I retarded? Did I just put it in backwards? No. Not D, not B. Let's try C. We've discovered reset C.
Hey, guys! What? Can you hear me? What? Yes or no?
Oh, yes, the pipe is fixed. We're gonna keep moving.
No, no, no. Help us first!
Okay, I heard how.
You have to use the terminal. Here, I'm gonna...
What?
Just catch this. You can...
The what?
Just...
What do you want me to...
I'll help her out, don't worry.
Okay, got it.
I'm out.
System reset.
Are you serious?
Sorry.
Wonderful, Kirk Chungus.
Here we go again.
I'm out.
Why?
This is so fun, right, chat? Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful?
This has been an absolute cluster bomb of bullshit.
I think the number one lesson here is this, alright? If you're going to use video games as a medium to tell a story, and you decide that the story you want to tell is best experienced as an episodic anime, or as a movie, or as a TV show, like Dispatch, you have to be willing to accept that the amount of times you make people do time-wasting activities that feel pedantic, and as though you're just trying to yuck their yum, the more the frustration will build till the person is tired of what they're experiencing. I think that's the number one takeaway.
I hope you have some kind of good news.
Good news really isn't the thing we do.
I mean, we do news good.
But still, yes, actually. Kind of.
Kind of.
So we've been working tirelessly.
Your team has.
A team working with our direction.
What am I looking at?
Full dossier on our Special 4.
They're not working with anyone else.
Absolutely not.
You realize how spectacularly embarrassing this is for us, right? I don't have to tell you.
If we do our jobs correctly,
Which we do.
because we do our jobs correctly, it isn't embarrassing.
Mitigation isn't a solve. No amount of spin can fix a flat tire. Ugh. Walk me through the reports. Maybe fresh eyes will help.
And now I'm controlling this character. That looks like a femboy. That's a lot of actions. Littering, resisting arrest, being generally annoying, harassing a public official, impersonating a public official, defacement of public property, impersonating a public official to face public property, public impersonating a public official to spread lies about the personal hygiene, disturbing public morals, reckless endangerment, petty theft, premeditated melodic mayhem, forgery of public documents, forgery of wanted posters, forgery of hand-washing documentation. Well, it's definitely a female.
I'll be blunt. This isn't progress. Most of this I already know. What I don't know is either irrelevant or it's her. And we barely have anything on her.
We're fixing that.
There's one last thing.
Our team is pretty sure we know where they're all going.
What is this leading up to? Do you have a plan in mind?
We've already started.
It'll be handled.
It had better goddamn be. You're both dismissed.
Bye.
I can see you listening, you know. You have better things to worry about than spying on me. I can only assume you're doing something in your office all day.
Okay, so Forzando is spying on them through the phone? And they can just do that to a person who I assume is the military official that is operating everything? It's because they are part of the process that put all the tech together?
So much fun. That would mean there was something to laugh at. You're not very funny. I said dismissed. Was that not clear enough?
Whiteboard.
No.
We need it for...
You can find another one.
Loosen up, will you? You need to live up to your name a bit more.
When the work stops.
Come on! Hit the beach once in a while.
How nice of you to find
Shocked
just
this is
in that
still
section.
here. But it's good. It gives us a place to lie low.
It sure is a place, at least.
Should we head inside?
Inside that. It looks like tetanus in a box.
I'm going inside.
Damn it. Fine.
And here I thought it was going to be a photo op. Nothing else. Into Digimon house.
God, this sucks. A little cleanup and it will suck less. Anybody want to help? I'm tired. Of course.
No interactable for the posters. My run button no longer works.
I mean, we won.
No, we just didn't lose. We're alive, I guess. Given the state of us, I wonder how much I value that.
Does the ladder work? Nope, the ladder doesn't work. And nothing. Walk around for 15 hours looking for the next interactable.
It doesn't help that I'm hungry.
And get something out of the fridge.
Oh, great idea.
Clef, you weren't actually serious, right? This fridge is older than some of us here. Ugh.
That's actually true, I think. But it might still work. We'll have to get the power on, though.
I think there was a generator outside. I can check on it.
This was actually my parents' old shack.
Great. My condolences.
This place smells like the inside of a used balloon.
It's not that bad.
Now I can go outside again.
Let's see here. This goes here, this goes here. Maybe that did it? I want to say open sesame, but this place couldn't get any open. Only so much a generator can fix.
And the never-ending
Damn, I'm
Chungus
tired.
dialogue.
I should get to bed.
The never-ending Chungus dialogue. There are so many things that go into the process of just being annoyed by almost every single thing. Or whatever. Again, my point from yesterday remains the same. No game should be capable of saying that it is worse than Y2K. And yet, here we are. Another ring sequence. My take is on another drink sequence. And Carl would be correct. Personally, just hate the need of making up games with text bubbles to come up with voice acting and not made up language gibberish. Feels like a waste of time and money to waste on amateur VAs. I would say for the amount of effort currently on display for the game, that it does not feel like the voice acting is justified. Because for the amount of time it has me running around everywhere, it doesn't feel like the bloat has a lot of mix up for a lot of the substance material that it's missing. There has to be an even meeting point between the amount of effort to find a navigation point and the clear story that they're telling with the characters involved in the plot. Because for me, it does not feel like anything less than tonal dissonance. Because the voice actors are great. They're just people that voice their character. I blame the writers. Because the game has a soundtrack to tell the story that it's telling. And yet, the same effort was done better by a game like Beats and Shapes, which was literally just beats and fucking shapes. Now I can run again. That's out of release. Oh, that's nice. Yes, there's release timing. Sorry. Okay. So, the game just decided to teach me something using the achievement system, because it wants to punish me with understanding that there is such a thing as release timing. In the dream section that is designed for this, note, no button to go backwards. That's not my jump key. There you go.
I knew what the rest of the conversation was 10 minutes before. I've heard it before from my sister. All in this. I wish I remembered, but they were wrong, and I just need to.
So, I don't have a choice on what happens when I lose. The game just continues forward, and then just continues like that. Yeah, that's annoying. So, key case example of what I'm talking about there. Though, technically, for that I have to blame myself because I fucked with my own controls. I think it was this originally. Or was it this?
Is everyone here?
Holy sh!
I can't believe
You
it.
won't be if
We can. Where are we? Quick.
Why'd you have
Because she knows.
If we walk, I think, but regardless, harm agents.
See?
whatever. What do you know that you're? And you gotta.
And I gotta do
Where-
all this
Gosh,
shit
What?
Drink the
just
sewage.
so that I can get back to
Well,
where I was
shall we?
and test my fucking controls. Release Tony sucks, release Tony rocks.
Using proper.
Where's that song that it just gave me?
Using proper rhythm. Wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it. All there is to it.
Hello, I'm trying to start the fucking thing. Can you please let me start the thing?
Are you relaxed? You should be, you know.
Okay. I'm just trying to test my fucking controls to see if I could do what I was doing again. Can I get a dual note, please? Okay. My jump key was doing something different from what I was supposed to be doing. I believe I fixed it now. And by doing that, I actually closed the game instead of going back to the main menu. So, rather than me having to have a selection that says story mode, how about when I press the quit button, I don't quit the entire fucking game, and I instead go back to the main menu that this should be part of. All this so that I can probably make sure that my buttons are working so I can understand the story. Why can't I press a button to skip all of this? Okay, good. Fucking God. What a waste of fucking time. Prevention method to stop me from sequence breaking. Actually, code was back here. Is it here right now? No. Doesn't appear until they are out of their thing. Another prevention method of sequence breaking.
That does
No goddamn.
Is that a good thing or a bad?
It's not good that.
No.
Mash through this.
Wait,
Yeah?
you've never heard?
No, but I've.
It's just a
No, but I guess.
Oh, no. I don't even know. I mean, it's Sark, but I, for one. So, I don't know.
Hey, point of order. It'd be good if some that way. Does that make sense? Plus, I'm tired. Yeah, push.
Yeah, sure.
No, it should be here. Yeah.
Well, I bet you this does something. Or at least,
I wonder what. Shouldn't these. That's a.
frankly, I don't either.
So, fuck with your buttons, have everything fuck up, and then not be able to understand the actual internal story that is inside of the narrative. Then have to use the arcade feature so I can make sure that my buttons are fixed so I can go
Sounds
back
like
to the
something
section
happened.
that I now have to replay because there is no way for me to actually choose to replay the section. It just carries on. Like I failed the jet shot. Yeah, that's what people want to see in their fucking rhythm-based game that has story in it. They want to be punished for not being able to play well enough so they can actually learn the story.
And they're gone.
Pete, I don't.
That's the.
It looks. I hope you aren't. I
is,
got
and
a good
we
sense
should
of direction and a
looks
good
clean. That's
internal
an
map.
improvement.
And
Besides, we should find the others.
Tedium, tedium.
All right.
Tedium.
Lead the way.
Tedium.
Oh, holy.
It's one of those at least.
What the hell happened to stay?
Take a wild guess.
This place is. How did you even? Don't answer that.
She broke the floor.
How?
I'm not fat.
Okay. That's almost as.
There's not. Some people feel.
I don't.
That's.
Not because I.
I mean, the rope, but we made it over here, but we...
I'll see if I can.
Thanks.
And then I have to arbitrarily do this multiple times. Because funny! And the sucky part is that I'm not even doing this on purpose. This is the consequence of how this game is designed. Why would a normal player tolerate this?
Hey, Don! What? Can you hear me? What? Yes? Oh, yes!
Certainly, quick songs get on my fucking nerves.
Okay, I heard how! You have here! What? Just... The what? Just... What do you want me to...
I'll help her out, don't worry.
Okay, got it! Are you serious?
Sorry.
Here we go again.
Want to shoot myself in the head. Want to do it quick and fast and in a hurry.
Why?
This has been an. I hope you have.
Good news. I mean, we do, but still.
Kind of.
So we've been working
You're a
tirelessly.
team working with
our
They're
direction. Absolutely.
You realize I don't have to tell.
If we do
which
our jobs
did
correctly.
because mitigation isn't. Walk me through the reports. Maybe fresh eyes will help.
So I can see that the only thing that is actually meaningful is that the order in which you analyze these changes the actual dialogue.
I'll be blunt. Most of what I don't, or it's her, and
We're fixing that.
There's one last.
Our team is pretty sure we know where they're all going.
What is this leading? Do you?
We've already started.
It'll be
It had bet. You're
Bye.
Sigh, 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 sigh.
I can see you listening, you know. You have better things to worry about than. I can only assume you're doing something in your office. So much. That would mean there were. You're not very funny. I said dismissed.
Whiteboard.
No.
We need it for.
You can find another one.
Loosen up, will you? You need to live up to your name a bit more.
When the work stops.
Come on, hit the beach once in a while.
All that so I can get back here.
I'm shocked this is, but it's good.
It sure is
Should we?
Inside. It looks like.
I'm going inside.
Damn it. Fine.
It should all be the same still. Okay. So, as I was saying before my mind was unceremoniously knocked off its axis by the annoyance
God,
that
this
is
sucks. A
fucking
little
tedium
cleanup
for
and
the
it will
sake of
suck.
tedium.
Anybody want to? Of course.
In the middle of that dream section, it decided to introduce another new concept, which is rest timing.
We won.
But the problem is, while playing that section, you decided to put an alert on the screen as a part of the game to tell me about, oh yeah, there is release timing. Sorry, as though I needed to have that in the middle of it as a response to my gameplay. It chooses when it wants to stop the gameplay to intercede about how to play the game, and then sometimes actively tries to distract you while you're playing the note chart. It's never-ending frustration. Certainly somebody could say that I'm nitpicking in this case, but if I take my eyes off the note chart and I fail because I took my eyes off the note chart because the game decided to spit an achievement out at me for something that I shouldn't be rewarded for doing, what are we doing? It's as retarded as the idea for somebody like Pirate Software to have a game that chooses to keep track of everything through the achievement system. It's not an effective use of material, tooling, and time. We'll mull more about it when we get back to the dream section, since I literally only get one shot at it.
No, we're alive. Given the state of us, I wonder how much I value that. Doesn't help.
And get something out.
Oh, great idea.
Clef, you weren't actually serious. This fridge is older than. Ugh.
That's actually, but it might. We'll have to get the power on.
I think I can check on it.
This was
Great.
This place smells.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
Let's see here. This goes here. This goes here. Maybe that. I want to say, oh, this place only so much a generator can fix. Damn, I'm tired. I should get to bed.
try again. Round 2. There's something stuck on my teeth. And that's the problem right there. First warning of that note. Worse. That doesn't undo the fact that I can't actually pay attention to what's being said and what's being said and what I'm reading because of the fact that it's trying to show me how to now do basically double hold notes that are done staccato and unsyncopated because the text is playing while I'm looking at the fucking notes. So why is there text playing while I'm doing the fucking notes?
I've heard it before from teachers. From my sister's face before her mouth made a sound, all in the shoulders and elbow. I wish I remembered crying. I think refusing to is more embarrassing in hindsight, but they were wrong, and I just need to...
Literal night and day difference. If you don't complete the sequence, you don't get to hear the rest of that speech. It has a forgivable system, or at least Knowing that the notes exist after failing them can help you prepare for the next time the notes exist. So I suppose the next time I have the opportunity to succeed at a song, I should intentionally fail it to see if I can repeat it again. More than likely I won't be able to. All of that was a process that wasted however many minutes of my life because of the way that they designed the game.
The hell? There are so many cop posters around here. And they're an eyesore to boot. Why does it feel like we keep running towards problems instead of away from them?
Sorry. And don't look at me like that. Don't yell at her. Don't, you're getting us out of this. Brilliant. But we've got to be, we're not doing, okay. Yeah, bye.
What the hell?
Given this response, I think you probably heard what the hell.
Clef, she's 12.
Exactly, and she needs someone. Whatever, this is done.
Sorry about her. And me. We're not just gonna disappear. We need to get ourselves together first. But right after that, we're probably out of here. I think she needs it, you know? She's been doing this for too long. I hate that I keep apologizing, but sorry.
We.
I don't get it at all. Huh?
The ramen.
The regular kind?
Well, yeah, it's all we got.
Just one soup on the menu?
Plenty of soups, just not plenty of broths. Everything here swims in the same stuff. Hers was classic pork belly. Did you want something?
No, but thanks. Look, Quaver, it's not the end of the world. It's not. You can form another band.
With who? There's nobody. Beat, look around. Even people who are okay with us doing this aren't gonna want to go to jail.
Yeah, Quaver, that's almost like this is a part of the consequences of whatever happens in this world. Like, you should already know that.
We found trouble in Clef easily enough. There's gotta be more
There
trouble in
aren't.
Clefs.
That was luck. Beat. I just want to eat my soup, if that's okay.
You can eat while I help you feel better.
You really aren't.
Come on. I just want to help.
Quirk Chungus to the maximum.
What the?
We're not scared of you.
What?
Isn't that what we're supposed to say?
No, because you are scared.
I'm not
She was
scared.
talking to the little kid.
I don't even know who you two are. Farm guys?
Barely. They're glorified publicists.
Oh, are we ever glorified? God, sis. She doesn't even know us.
Holy shit.
We should educate you. The name is...
Just arrest us already.
I've only known these characters for 15 seconds, and I want to throw them out the fucking window. The annoyance is building. The annoyance is building.
Well, you ruined the introduction. Are you happy?
She isn't.
She looks miserable.
Could I ever be unhappy to see you two?
Did you learn sarcasm? That's new for you.
That might be your influence. Pink hair. You seem
Fun. Fun like a desk
You know
toy is
Quaver?
fun.
well.
We
yes,
know people.
that is the job.
They're not really much about you. Which is
Weird.
weird.
But is there anything to now? Just get this over with. I'm not in the mood.
What a baby.
Don't talk to her like that. Shit. Sorry, I...
Put the handcuffs on us already.
Actually, we came here to tell you we're gonna do nothing to you.
Not even a little bit.
And the catch is...
No catch.
You're not worth catching. All of this will fade away, and you'll have done nothing. Who gives a shit?
Why bother doing the paperwork?
So what, you spend all your time and money and energy and it's just over?
That's a dumbass way to look at it.
Nobody will care what happened to you by tomorrow night's news. You're irrelevant. So, you know, whatever, baby.
This feels weird. You're letting us go even after the train
A
thing?
train crash. Scary.
There's that overlapping dialogue shit again.
A train crash that you two probably died in.
It's less annoying that way.
Think of this as a fresh start.
It's a generous offer. You should take it.
Or you could try to make trouble. Seriously, it doesn't matter what you do next.
Like, yeah, sure. Go get beaten up by the local cops.
The needle will stay ever still. So again, no. You don't scare us. You have to be important to be scary. Toodles!
Sorry about the,
I was basically done anyway. Just noodles and broth left. It's fine. I don't feel very good. I'll talk to you later.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, at least the video game was nice enough to tell me where to go next. Generic soda, generic comment. Empty environments, empty situations. And there's dog. Itchy. Now what? Was it Grandma? Couldn't be. You don't know the words. Don't just hum mindlessly. Be quiet and lip sync as best you can. Maybe I was in church, maybe I was really young, it happened, concert spoken, felt like church. Boring. My mind wandered, but his songs during, and none of them were good.
And it's not your fault, and it's not fair. But you have to do it if you want it.
what?
See, like now, that's what I'm saying. Beat. You don't pay enough attention. Perfect example. You've been running around with Quaver taking all those photos, right? This was literally one of those. Did you even catch that?
Yes, but you see, video game, I'm not allowed to decide when I can interact with things. So, you know, I'm just here for the ride.
You should check this place out.
I didn't even know you noticed that. You didn't say anything before.
I don't say a lot of things. Which is probably weird because I do also say a lot of things. So you can imagine that I'm very careful about the stuff I don't.
Thanks.
You're not really all that patient, are you? She might not really want to be found.
Yeah, well.
Sure. Anyway, I notice a lot of things, and don't you forget it. I gotta get back to Clef. She's her.
God, is she ever.
Oh, one last thing. Don't pay attention to the twins.
You saw
Hard
that?
not to. They practically radiate theme music. Or they would if their whole thing wasn't. They will go to the shit out of you. Don't let them. They're very good at reading people at a glance. You can't stop them reading you, but don't let them write new pages. Bye.
Quench or quench. Hag, 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 hag. Keys to the building next door, all right here on the table, since they're just locked up over there. If someone stole those keys, they could figure out a way to break in. Our camera footage got corrupted in there. Such a shame. Darn. Now. Do I have the keys? And now a minigame about alcohol. Nostalgia bitters and Waria. Flavor. Cocktail is a cocktail because it's a cocktail. No flavor and sweetness. To get smooth, mixing is important. It's something mix, and that takes technique. Shake just the right way. Each shake has, I cannot say it legally has its own rhythm, but yeah, you'll know it when you know it. Feel out what the drink needs. Probably got it wrong. Rhythm-based minigame inside of another 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 rhythm-based minigame. Pretty sweet. Not too sweet. Uh-huh. Oh, wonderful. She's actually alive. Or did they decide to just randomly use her avatar? Just cuz. Chris found this refreshing. Chris, cool, refreshing. Probably wrong. We. Am I retarded? It might be in case I'm retarded. Okay, no, I'm not retarded. Game certainly makes you feel like you are. Planty. What is the goal of this game? What am I doing right now? Am I doing it for the key, or did I miss the key somehow? Anything caffeinated. Something shock awake. Actually, no, be specific. I get the key now? Maybe quit your day job, money, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, why is it always so goddamn long? At least when Scott Pilgrim made this was done to highlight how much of a piece of shit character Crash was. That's where Chungus wasn't asked for the lack of maturity. Every single time that there is an achievement, it's got a fucking paragraph. Maybe actually quit your day job. It's funny because people usually dream of quitting bartending to do music, but in this case, the opposite is true. However, key, door. Did I get the key from her? No? Okay, I just did that for shits and giggles, I guess. Memories. Nothing else. And Cleo's office sees you do the thing. Was you waiting here for me also, Brandon? Okay, that would make full sense. And into combat. I like how the note appeared before the actual chart was done fully forming itself. Why is my note chart looking like this right now? Why does my note chart look like that right now?
I didn't think you'd actually go get beaten up by the local cops. Couldn't make that out.
What happened to doing nothing?
What happened to not making trouble?
Besides, what did we have to do with it? Do you think we're really...
We don't tell them what to...
Hell, we don't even tell their boss what to do.
You heard your child.
We're
just glorified publicists.
Weird that you go around making friends with children.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that it was on purpose that the game decided to fuck with my eyes and ears.
Weirdo.
You expect me to believe this was an accident?
B, we make commercials.
Do you think so little of the police that you assume they can't do things on their own?
The pink hair fits.
They're better than that.
Though I do agree, they're not too bright. Oh, that makes sense.
What the hell do you want with that anyway?
What do you want with it? We actually know what this photo means.
So do I. It's from
Please stop talking.
God, she doesn't shut up.
Really now?
Yeah, the girl loves her mommy so much.
Mommy is such a fun word, isn't it?
I roll.
You know what I think about a lot?
What's this?
You don't write a press release for the people who read it.
Oh, true. You do think about this one a lot.
You need to compress it. Ball up the idea until it can't be taken apart.
People always assume that saying a lot of words means you're saying a lot.
But most people saying a lot aren't really saying anything. Most people are just being loud for no reason. It's
It's gonna cost a lot, Beat. A lot.
And why? She's not even going to be there.
But we need to do it.
You need to do it.
Don't be like that. It's the right thing. Would you be like this if we were doing this in 10 years?
Still too soon.
20? 30? What's the cutoff?
It shouldn't have happened.
It shouldn't have. I know.
Then we should just... I don't know.
You and I can't fight like this anymore. We're all we got left. You're all I got left.
Lighthouse. Not left of the screen. I can go this way. Why is that there, game? What am I doing now? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Is there a goal to this metronome shit, game? Okay. Thank you, video game. Whacktown, unlimited balls. Experience Whacktown. Oh good, more baseballs. Are you ready for infinite balls? Baseball shit again. Lemon bananas, cream filled, croquette, lemon bananas. Wonderful. Progression, 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 progression. Can I go up these stairs? No. Go to train station. Get another cop. And another combat for no reason. Why was there a note before I saw a chart? You know, I think it's an achievement to make somebody like myself that likes engagement to be fucking bored of a rhythm game. Because it takes so long to find the rhythm in the game. And I believe the title that I gave the game is accurate. It is in fact a WarioWare game that wants to have multiple miniature mini-games inside of the game, so that it has the appearance of depth, but it's actually just multiple different rhythm mini-games rather than an actual rhythm game. Why was I put into that combat? Whoa. Oh, no money. Goes to the lighthouse.
Oh my god, finally. Are you okay?
You're not my mom, you know. Sorry. I'm a bit better.
Did those two hassle you?
I haven't...
I meant
those two. Yeah. And they locked the gate. Did you...
I did.
All right. Sure. Let's go.
It's a cop in a box. You taking a butter time to beat your ass up. It's a cop in a box. How does one make this into a slog? How did they do it? How did you do it? Is it the trans connection? Is that it? By adding a story to a rhythm game and putting it behind layers and layers of self-aggrandizing and discovery about one's personality, was that what made it into this kind of experience? Okay. That's probably a B. No, everything say. I'm out. They could steal, but that's too hard. Wow, where do you want me to go? Fire open door. One more final live 19x something.
Oh, the mommy's girl and her adult friend.
Have you been punched enough today, Pink?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
You can always be hit harder.
Actually, let's bring it. Shut up. Not you. The little girl.
Little girl, we're talking to you.
You know my name.
We're not peers.
Do you recognize this?
Huh. Maybe she doesn't.
She seems a bit confused, Poco.
Yeah, she's confused.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. But
Oh, look, you do understand.
I've never seen that picture before.
They look so happy, don't they?
Where did you get that?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, I'm confused.
Where did you get that photo?
What photo? I don't have anything. Actually, you know what? On second thought, we're done here. Like we said, keep making... The needle does not move.
Jesus, Quaver.
Why? How did they even... I feel so...
Quaver, you're not stupid.
I feel stupid.
You know what? Screw them. And screw Trouble in Clef, too. You still have me. No, seriously. They say we can't do... We can. Let's be scary.
Sigh. Add new sticker. A lot of stickers here. And of course, they've got plenty of JoJo references. And Sonic references. Bad, Reed, Cat Big, Cats, Clef, Cops, Dogs, Droogs, Fem, Funny, Fuzz, Goon, no, Good, Hulking, ING, Quaver, Scram, Small, The, Trouble, Violent, A, Able, It's, Lock, Soft, Un. Why am I being assaulted with options? And
Are
finish.
you done with your poster?
Yes. I don't know why I'm designing a poster.
Poster?
Poster.
Yep.
Well, you finished before me, so you might as well go for.
Now that I a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
We don't have all day. Just go for it.
Waver's poster. Cat ears. So we were designing band posters. Whatever. Band posters rising figures screwing with fascists. Oh, now we talk about fascists. And propaganda. Uh-huh. We. So why do I put up the rest of the posters? I can. So, you remember this cop propaganda? Yes. Mushroom shoes. Shows the picture. The rust area. Didn't go this way. Another one. We're not doing it again. So this wraps around to the lighthouse. continue to Lighthouse. Did Lighthouse have a lot of propaganda somewhere? Other than literally everywhere. So, this is no idea of walls. Where though, Beat? Where? This exhausting busy work is annoying as shit. Is this away? Neighborhood. Versus Harry. And another cop. He doesn't know you're a criminal. So that was in the letter. Where, oh where are the places where I need more posters? So, meaningless shop. One wall, two wall. Here. Okay. And how here they come.
What the hell is this supposed to be?
We're putting
It's
down...
caveman brain obvious what you're doing, dipshit. Why are you doing...
I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get yourselves kicked.
I'm sure you'd love...
Oh, I would. I get the frickin' hint. I'll go where I'm wanted. Bye.
I'm out. Into the lighthouse. For what must be the end of the chapter. I don't know how the fuck you did it, man, but you made a game that is extremely fucking boring. You made a game that is extremely fucking boring. It has more tea than Nestified.
Did we put the right...
I'm pretty sure we did, Quaver,
What's the point of this?
Hey, don't talk. You can still... Without an odd.
Thanks for helping, but...
Besides, people might... You never know.
But if I wasn't, why would you think
Not that difficult once if you
Wow,
understand how to
look at
fucking do it,
that.
but
I'd slow clap, but I don't want to risk seeming sincere. I'm actually a little surprised you tried it all. We won, guys. Pack it in.
Tell them the thing you like to say, sis.
Hey, Poco, I say a lot of things.
The bit about Coliseums.
Yeah. Why not? I'm sure you're both familiar. Gladiator fights, chariot races, all that. Ancient sports.
So violent.
It all just had one real rule, if you drill down. You want to guess what that rule is?
something extremely pretentious.
Not exactly. See, the Emperor was always watching the fights. They were all just entertainment. If you lost a fight, the other guy wouldn't finish you off right away.
It'd be super
bad form. Instead,
we're the Emperor.
Right. And if he liked the guy who lost, he'd give a thumbs up. And the loser would be spared. But if he didn't even
thumbs down,
well, you can do the math. So really, the only rule was, here's the dirty secret of modern life.
If you're boring,
we still operate on glass. The only thing that's changed is the Emperor's. Do yourself a favor.
We're burning so much money keeping stuff quiet about us finding you guys.
We can't do it for long. So just fade into the background. It's what you're already good at.
God, those assholes. You can't let them get to last.
Yeah, and I keep I already feel like shit. It's fine.
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
I don't even know what it is. Let's just not do this.
I swear to God, there is less communication between the characters in this game, which makes them less endearing and more annoying than the kind of fucking characters you can find in Kamen Rider Fies.
Do what?
Fight.
I wouldn't. What? A fight about what?
Nothing. It's fine. It'll be.
I came back to.
Don't worry about it. Sorry, Quaver.
What the hell was that? Was that me?
Why quit? You don't seem like the type. You've been excellent since you got here. You want to be here. That's vanishingly rare. Many students I can't say that about. But I do want to be here, really. I have a sleep schedule that can be exercised. Sometimes I'm awake. I some managing, but I still was trapped in stress streams. I'm self-managing so badly. And I'm gonna get a taurine-induced stroke. Forgive me not believing you. I don't think that's why you want to leave. You pushed yourself like this before. What prompted this? I asked as if I don't already know. Is it right if I don't talk about it? There's no course section. Yeah, if you leave, that means you broken form. You need to give a reason to approve you formally withdrawing. No answer. You object to me just writing financial difficulties. Can I come back? Excuse me. Re-enroll. Not now, but later. Of course you can. You can start with a lot of up. It's just, I can't. You understand. It won't be forever. Eventually you want to hope to come back, but you should be aware that you need to do so within 7 years. Otherwise, it's back to square one. So Beat has a past where they were put up to doing something that had to do with somebody and her parent.
Hey, jerkface.
Hi, Treble.
You know how much work it takes to get Clef to open up?
She didn't seem very open.
She was. And I get that you're going through a hard time right now. But you have to be a person.
Prove it.
I prove it every day I'm alive.
I'm a piece of shit, Treble.
You try too hard for that. I can't offer much besides words. And the words can't be much besides trust me. But you've got to trust me. And you have got to stop moping. I did my best to make Clef hear you out. But you have to have something worth hearing. And you didn't. And you know what? She does.
Oh, come on.
I'm saying it. So you know it's true. Just come with me. But you have to listen.
All in the posters. Clef is in Whacktown. Am I not allowed to get off this track? Okay. Random guy. Field sign.
What have we here? Did you put these up?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hooray! Penny's here.
Are you really disrespecting an officer?
I'm not doing any.
Hey, guy, eat shit.
I'm out. Pain. Scratch notes means jam session, Carl. Please stop that. Please stop that. That hurts my fucking eyes. Stop that.
You okay?
Ugh, I'm fine.
Sorry if we got you into trouble.
It wasn't your fault.
No, but it was her.
Sorry, those were mine.
When's the show?
Already happened.
Oh, woof. Might as well see what I got in trouble for.
Are we just going to pretend that we did not at all escape prison together? No? Not a single mention? Okay. Hey, that wasn't an important thing that happened. Whack down. Whack and a smack. Day 2. It's what time? Against my fucking will. Again. Pain. 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 Pain.
So, look. Me and Treb have been at this on our own forever. This shit is... it's in us. In a way that you don't get out of you. You can't get it out of you, even if you wanted to.
Now note how, despite the fact I'm putting yet again another fucking minigame section, you notice how I don't have to take my eyes off the fucking note patterns or the rhythm patterns, because instead the lines are being voice acted instead of text scrolling on the screen that I can't fucking read? The allegations are not being beaten. The allegations are not being beaten. Okay? The allegations are not being beaten. I feel like I deserve $30 back. Because this is not a fun experience right now. Maybe it'll get more fun later. When I'm allowed to, play the game at my own leisure. Because, as a story, again, character that literally said, I will break out of jail my own way and I will see you later, didn't even acknowledge the fact that they broke out of jail and were able to meet up with them. So, entourage turned their shirt all the way down to shit. Then, allegedly, if I really want to play the real game, I have to play arcade mode. But I can only play the songs that I think I've unlocked as a part of the experience of the story. So I must complete the story to truly be able to play the game the way it's intended. And that is pee-pee-poo-poo bad. Really pee-pee-poo-poo bad. In order for me to be able to take the story seriously, I have to be engaged and desiring to understand and learn about the story. And, it keeps coming up that, I keep being bored out of my fucking mind. So I then don't care about what happens with the story. It just keeps coming. The beat just goes on. The beat goes on, the beat goes on, the beat goes on. And it wants me to beat the shit out of my own skull against the desk multiple times. Maybe if I knock the old rocks in the Cavesa around, maybe the game will start becoming more satisfying to me. But, to not beat a dead horse, but to beat a dead horse, it is what it is.
And of course, you don't want to. That would be insane. Because if we're being honest with ourselves, music is like... it's the closest thing we can get to there being proof that God exists. I know you know what I'm talking about. But Treble lost his goddamn arm beat. Things got messy. We got nothing else going on. We got no money, no friends. We don't have anyone except for each other.
That's really hard.
It's impossible.
I like how the beat of the song got so fucking fast. Where did the dialogue go?
Do not respond, seriously. Okay. You're a very good songwriter and a very good singer. And I think if you actually took the time to write something with us in mind, and all of us practiced and didn't half-ass it, and we got it down, there might really actually be something here. And shit. I don't know where it goes. Where can any of it go? Yeah. All of this, the cops, the goddamn, all of it. Right now, there's no way to live doing this. They took that away from us. But for some reason, part of all of us wants to do this. And anyway, it's all you've got. Frankly, it's all I've got. If Treble and I leave, we'll just end up miserable.
Is that the end
He
of the
knows
song?
it, and he thinks I don't know he knows I know it.
No.
No blaze of glory. No more cops. On our own, we're done. We're too tired. But you're not, yet. Quaver, as annoying as it is sometimes, definitely isn't tired yet. And maybe with you two pulling us along, we might... maybe something comes back to us. Maybe we get it back. That's about it.
forcing a beat of a song without actually letting the person catch the rhythm and just hitting them with trick notes, the equivalent of what I'm going to call trick notes, is really fucking annoying. Because it tells me that you decided to give people multiple lives because they quite literally would not be prepared to respond to them quick enough. 1 week later, with all this conspiratorial red tape.
Okay, so think of it this way. Cops around here don't have anything to do because nobody does anything.
It's
so they're
basically a town
bored,
filled with
which
people
makes
waiting
them
to die.
dangerous. They'll come sprinting in seconds if they so much as hear a bird sing.
Do cops go after birds?
I have seen them do it.
And we're putting on a concert, which is maybe the most illegal thing there is.
Murder is the most illegal thing there is. This is more like
Somewhere between arson and a bank heist.
Can you make the cops not notice a bank heist?
You can't. That's the fun part. See, if bored cops will jump at the chance to investigate any small crisis that comes their way, what will they do if every crisis comes their way?
You're proposing we do terrorism.
Is it terrorism?
Yes.
Yes, it is terrorism.
Then, yes. Lots of it, too.
All right, shit. I'm in.
This is a map of the area, right?
she stole that from a library book.
If we hit the station, we'll draw the 1 or 2 guys around here like moths to...
No, that's wrong.
What metaphor would you...
Not that. And your basic premise is fine. But you're looking at the thing they'd want you looking at. There's all these signs that harm is everywhere here, right?
Duh.
And yet, have you seen a single harm agent since we got into town? Besides the Poco twins, of course, and not regular cops.
No.
Here, on the map. You see this?
There's nothing there, genius.
Is there anything else on the map with nothing there?
No.
And police gates are guarding the only 2 roads leading there. I know a little bit about harm sites. There are tons back in the heart of the city. If they built one out here, this is where they'd put it.
Put what?
You want to draw moths to a flame, use a flamethrower.
Are you sure you 2 are good to scope the place out? Last time, you ended up in prison. With us.
It has to be us. Quaver's obviously the one who knows the most about how these sites work. But also, we're not just gonna send her off by herself.
I could do it all alone.
No, you couldn't.
Barbed wire. To this day, no one knows how to use the words. Be right back. More sightseeing video game. I dropped my controller. Another woman.
they've got these security keys.
So, we're pretty sure any ground routes are completely cut.
Yeah, they jump us the moment they matched our faces to the posters.
They jump us the moment we were anybody. They do not want people here.
Definitely trains.
Oh my god. The cop station is ship-powered.
What?
Think about it. Why else would there be that whole weird sewer reupholstery?
I wouldn't call...
Whatever. My point, this whole place is drawing I bet you part of that power is hydroelectric.
Oh, that actually...
The bad thing is I don't think we can totally shut the place down. Too many redundancies.
Yeah, but a break a trip would still be something. It'd trigger an alarm.
Which, yeah.
Are you two done?
That tower is a problem.
Big camera.
Yeah, it's basically...
So getting in close, we
Can't look down, though.
Excuse me?
It's like if you have huge boobs and you try to look at your feet, can't see your feet. And the building is like the boobs, so we could be the feet.
Wow.
It is making me miserable that I can't poke holes in that.
You're right. It's got a massive vision cone. But that cone is worthless if you're ground level.
Alright, next up. I think the van you all stole came from here.
Which means they're definitely unloading contraband, right?
The fun kind.
All contraband is fun, Pete. That's why it's contraband.
Come on, what else did you find?
What else would you want me to find?
It's the parking lot.
There were a lot of squad.
Like a dealership.
Probably going to roll out at them.
We'll give them extra moment.
What's next?
What else? What else?
Someone left the window open?
That's your way in.
It's, a little high up, isn't it? How the hell do you want me to...
Your legs?
Right.
Unless you want to deal with all of the cops.
Remember the camera's beat?
Right. That's everything, I think.
We could kind of fake an MO here since we've already stolen a police van. And we'll let them know it's us. Steal some contraband, steal basic math.
Simple.
You good to go?
Yes.
I'll be right behind you to help out with the starting gun. Quaver, you're on. We're on. Right. Trip, are you even helping?
Thumbs up.
How?
I'm eating the vegetables.
I have no goddamn idea what you're talking about.
The boring stuff. The chores. Don't worry about it.
I'm out.
How's everyone feel about how rehearsals went?
Still as I'll ever be.
So is this going to happen in the form of a song, or... Several hours later, after being forced to go through yet another minigame, there will be content! Yes, it is the form of a song! Yeah, sure. You're just gonna go ahead and just bamf step past that. I feel like my timing's off. Much better. I'm not even looking at the circle right now. Do I need to have the thing? It doesn't work. That's funny. Ow. Speakers. He's lost focus because she's thinking about the word contraband. Because contra is prefixed against, as in contrasting. It also in terms of music one octave down. Which is ironic because the word contraband could also mean against band, as in contrabass. But is this stuff? But this is the stuff that the band needs, so it's pro band. Minigame, minigame, minigame. Talking, talking, talking. Movie, 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 talking, movie, talking. Forced minigame. Dialogue, dialogue. Rhythm section. Horrible puns. Learning from the worst parts of Japan. You think they're gonna make you do a basketball minigame because it beats jumping ability. Anything that ever involves circles and timing is pretty much the exact same thing as that. Feels like this game dislikes quiet moments when Ray is trying to carry the scene way too long. What's going on? Yes. Was the dialogue waiting for the song? I think, maybe. Whenever I pause the middle of the song, assume that it's probably not supposed to go that way. Perhaps a band that plays one octave below. How long have I been standing here? As long as the game has made me stand here. That explains why nobody showed up, I guess. At least I have something that might be interesting. Boombox. Yes, bricks are heavy. Thanks, game. Burning the pictures of your mother. Go back to the rails again. So just running on the wall. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing that? I wish there was something that prompted me I was supposed to be doing filibuster. Ha ha ha! That's right. It's not both, it's just one. Yes, game, I understand. It's like a dial. Still hurts my eyes. One week ago. Five days ago. They are literal still frames. One day ago. Now. Pain. Doing that thing again with the switch too fast. And that was lag. Quirkiness. Never-ending quirkiness. If the needle won't move, gladiatorial rules. Hybrid rainbow. And that's chapter 3. Thank you, Mom Karen. From Hoco Communications to Scordatura, live at news. Reply, article flagged. An olive branch? What makes you think you're in the position to offer? Bitch, I'm the olive tree. I was not supposed, but no. The problem isn't the way you say it, it's the thing that you're saying. It's a no-go subject and your fault for building so much around this piece without talking to us about it first. I.e., you know, a standard blank procedure for everyone else. Kill it. There isn't an option 2. But, you know, good luck. Hope life works out to you for whatever. Never forget, you can always eat more shit. P.S. Your prose sucks. Stop using a parenthetical so much. From Scordatura to corporate communication, article flag, nothing can do at all. In building this story for months, we need to go to print soon. Look, I have an olive branch for you. I know we have issues in the past about how we covered harm. Here's a rewrite where we eat a bit of shit on that and position it more about how you do your jobs. Maybe that helps you not step all over mine. The term silence, Liebuster News, only source for true, has one of the fastest paths to becoming a true an acronym. Recently used to stand for deep breath, simulacrum, industry, leak, embodying near-field cophasic emotionality, and so technically does. Simulacric, interdimensional leak, embodying near-field cophasic emotionality. So silence represents emotions, living emotions. Research division can tell you that, or frankly what any of those words mean, or why they're in order beyond the list, letting it spell silence out. Spell silence out, looking it up. All that easy to look up these days, accepting the central danger, harm, is loudly and proudly dedicated to fighting. The exact nature of the silence are and why they exist, and the connection to music remains confusing to the average person. I know this because I'm the average person, even if my position as editor of this publication might fool you into thinking otherwise. I got to thinking about that. Of course I did. I'm always thinking about the end of last year, after Live House helped me go undercover. To cover Trouble and Cuff's final secret show, mere days before they sixth arrest. It was a really buttoned-up cloud of buttoned-down wearers, not really what you think of when you think of people who pay to be in a room where famous criminals played music. And not there really like Treble, or especially Clef themselves. The thing that struck me more than that, and frankly, music itself, was the requirement we all wear blindfolds. When I asked that, the venue host only replied that it made it safer. But why? And if you tried listening to music on headphones, like so many claim is fine, despite harm still blank. Harmonic, demonic. Yeah, no, don't try the headphones thing. That's real bad, just as dangerous. So months later, I'm talking to Asai Malta, one of the few silence experts not employed by harm. They couldn't pay me enough, she jokes. Unless it hits 7 figures or more, then they should call me, one can dream. It's a common myth because it seems like it makes sense. Less loud or not out loud, and we have seen correlation between the severity of silence events and amplitude, sort of logic to it. But the second you have any speaker playing music, you have the risk of sound leakage. And don't get me started on open backs. She's echoing a recurring theme I've heard from those who study the phenomenon. Doesn't matter what the source of audio is, not even headphones, any music is dangerous, and not any music can lead to silence showing up. There's no telling how aggressive they'll be when they do. I pause before I ask the question immediately up in my head because I'm afraid it looks very stupid in front of someone clearly not. But, okay, what if the sound didn't leak? She pauses herself. Blank. So playing out loud is the reason she stops me, but we know playing out loud contributes. It's complicated. I bring up the blindfolds at the Treble and Clef concert. She seeks that is blank. And the page just keeps going and ends there. Chapter 4.
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop?
Be gay, do music crimes, but also be accessible to the regular user. All want and all feeling. Uh-huh. I think I'm done for now. So, more of the same. It's more of the same. This game has a pacing issue. This game has a pacing issue. It has a serious pacing issue. You cannot pace a game like this and expect people to be able to stay invested and involved, especially when you have that much downtime between content. When literally in the middle of what's supposed to be the final mission, you have them going between the music and the content, and it feels like the frame rate at which the game is running, it literally can't run slow enough so that the note chart can catch up to the gameplay. There was unironic moments of lag on the screen where it actually intervenes with the ability to play the fucking notes. This is like the 5th time. 5 years! You've had 5 years to get it right! Okay. I'm going offline now. I will be going back online to reconvene at 3 p.m. I will see you all there. Hopefully. Alright, goodbye.